you, hope you're well. My name is Nikki DeForest and welcome to my channel where we explore all things spiritual. In this video, we are releasing relationships. We are releasing those energies that linger long after we've actually physically separated these relationships, or maybe even if we're still in the relationship but are no longer resonating with the energies there. We can release all of that and move forward more freely. These are practices. These are practices that I've used in my own life for work relationships, for family, for friends, for our dearest loved ones, romantic relationships. It's any relationship that you are ready to release yourself from, these energies that can still stick with us long after the relationship is done, even if it's situational. Releasing energies from a boss a few years ago, releasing attachment, like an unhealthy attachment to a current relationship. Doesn't matter. It can all be released. It is all energy. So releasing relationships, or to do so, I have used two different practices, and I'll share them both with you here today. The first practice that I used was cutting the cord that attaches us all together, or attaches that individual with us. We're going to cut the cord first, and I'll walk you through that. And then afterwards, we will go through releasing the energies of it, because I'm a big fan of releasing energy. So first, cord cutting. I have done this for a very long time, and I always visualize the cord. So first, let's just kind of get centered, go inward. And I would say the best time to do this practice is when we are actively feeling whatever the energy is that we want to cut out. Whether that is anger, resentment, frustration, sadness, pain, toxic energies, doesn't matter, whatever it is. When you're feeling that energy, when you're feeling still connected to that person that you no longer want to be connected to, this is when we want to do these practices. So let's go inward. Bring your awareness inward. Focus on that energy. And if you're not experiencing it in this current moment, just what it feels like, and you can go there. Imagine where that cord is connected. My cords are always connected here. It's not really sacral chakra. It's kind of like halfway between the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. Sorry, that's not the sacral, that's the solar plexus chakra. So halfway between the heart chakra and the solar plexus, which is about here on me, is where the cords are always attached to me. It might be attached there to you, and it might not even be that important. If you're not able to visualize, you don't feel it, don't worry about it. Just focus on the energy. Imagine there's a cord there, see the cord there. You can even see the cord connected to you and then running all the way and connected to that other person. Visualize it if you can. I find that helpful. And then cut the cord. Cut it. I use a hand motion and I envision that cord being severed. I sever this connection. I cut the cord to this connection. Setting the intention with it while making the hand motion, whatever serves you. Cut the cord to this relationship. Cut the cord to this relationship. You might see my body I call these twiggles because they're kind of twitches and wiggles combos. That is energy in my body activating. So that is one form of how the energy releases itself. There might be other ways that this energy releases, and it could be crying, yawning, coughing, using the restroom. There's many ways that our body releases this energy. So be gentle with yourself as you use these practices. Just be kind and loving. You've been through this relationship. You're ready to sever it. And you just want to be kind and loving to yourself while that process is happening. Now on to releasing. the energy of the relationship. And this came about while I was in a cord cutting practice and I was connected with spirit. And I suddenly thought, I'm cutting this cord and I'm trying to release this energy and I want this energy gone. Isn't that a releasing ceremony? Isn't that just releasing the energy of this relationship? And spirit confirms for me that yes, this releasing the energy also works. So then I started doing more of the energy releasing for the relationships in my life that I was ready to release the energy of. Again, I was releasing anger, resentment, whatever we need to release. Anger, resentment, betrayal, there could be pain, hurt, sadness, any energy related to any relationship can be released in this way. Again, we're going inward. We're just kind of bringing our awareness inward. It really helps if we do this practice again while we're in the moment, while we're feeling whatever energy is related to this energy that related to this relationship that we're trying to release. Whether we're in it or not, we can call it forth, we can be in it, we can feel it. And then we set our intention. I will go through a list of intentions that I've used. Feel free to use your own, or feel free to use just the same intention over and over and over until that energy releases. So let's do this. I release any and all energies related to this relationship. I release attachments to this relationship. I release anger and resentment of this relationship. I release pain and sadness of this relationship. I release toxic energies of this relationship. I release this relationship. My energy became very active in that one. That was very effective for me. And I hope it's effective for you as well. These are practices. Add them to the inner work that you're already doing. Add them to your daily practices. Sit down and cut the cord or release the energy when you're feeling those energies of that relationship. And that relationship comes to your mind and you're frustrated, you're over it, you want it done with, you want it out. Sit down, cut the cord, release the energy, set all the intentions that you can. Be firm, believe it, feel it. And over time, this will work. Done it. I've done it. I have been experiencing a spiritual awakening for years now, and I have cut out many, many relationships in my life. And some of them just happened, some of them were intentional, and many of them were fully loaded with crap energy that had to go. One of the things I like to say is release it to receive it. As we release the energies, we allow healthier, better energies into our lives. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving with yourself. And take care of yourself. You got this. You got this. I know you do. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. We can find our way out of these relationships that are either holding us back or toxic or who knows whatever else. Just weren't healthy for us. We're ready to move on. So grateful for your energy. Remember to like and subscribe. If this resonates with you, save it to a playlist. Come back to it. Repeat it as necessary until you feel free in your heart. I love you so much. And until the next time on Exploring Spirituality, be well.